Captain's log. Star date March 2nd, 2024. Good night, Irene. We're cephalopods again.
Why are we squids, Delta? Why are we squids again?
One, I'm an octopus, not a squid. And two, I think Ellie's coming on again.
Well, Delta, if this becomes a regular thing, you're gonna have to break up with Yoko Ono.
Don't call her Yoko. Wait, why would I do that?
Because she's a squid, and race mixing's cringe, bro.
Wow, you know, I forgot how racist you can be, Pineapple. And I got a southern accent for Pete's sake.
But yeah, welcome to 225 at Night, everybody, the show where we talk about, weirdos and retards on the internet. I'm Pineapple.
And I am Delta225.
And let's drag in our guest for tonight.
That's right.
Dr. R.
What have you done with me? I'm not supposed to be an ink thing.
Don't ask me. I have nothing to do with this.
Neither do I.
I hope you don't.
And our other guest, Ellie Godelia, as she was the one who actually compiled most of this, believe it or not.
Hold on. Can I disconnect and reconnect again? I literally cannot hear you guys. Hold on.
All right.
Okay.
Scuffed stream already.
We're squids, by the way.
Yes.
I mean, it's traditional that we have a scuffed stream here.
Yeah.
Indeed.
At least it's not on my end this time.
Are you able to hear us now?
Hello?
Okay.
What's that?
God damn it. Hold on. Trying to find the speak up audio thing to...
Just turn on your audio, Ellie.
Yeah.
I'm trying to increase the volume.
Press the
Okay,
button
you know
on
what?
the
Hold
side
on.
of your phone.
I'm gonna try something else. Hold on.
Okay.
Scuff stream, as usual.
Scuff stream, as usual.
I am so sorry. For some reason, audio decided to go up. So I'm gonna try this real quick.
Anyways, let's just get into things.
I'm gonna turn on the
at least share it
Bluetooth
with me.
speakers I have. I
All right.
have
Here,
no idea
I'll
if this
get
is
it.
gonna work.
All right. Here,
All right.
I'll start the stream for you guys.
All right. Okay. Say something. Anything.
Hello.
Something.
Okay.
anything.
Okay. Now I can hear you. Now I can hear. I
Sing
am
of
so
song.
sorry.
It's okay.
And okay, I was actually gonna make a joke where I was pretending to be asleep, and then I was like, I wasn't sleeping. But then back out ruined. So.
It's all right. Well, you were
Us-
deaf for a minute. That's the bit.
Mad Attack, do I know you from somewhere?
Yeah, they keep donating.
So, what were we talking about? What are we gonna talk about? Because I'm sorry, my mind is all over the place tonight, and I don't know if Pineapple told you what happened earlier.
Yeah,
but...
I did. I
Yeah.
informed him. We were going to cover that later, but Dr. R didn't get me the files soon enough.
Doctor, how could you?
You're gonna blame me on this one, you spine pone.
What?
Those are strong fighting words for someone who's a squid.
Also, Mad Attack, once again, thank you for the $2.
Yes, thank you.
Didn't mention that, but...
Anyways, I'm up. I'm ready to talk.
All right. Yeah, we're talking about the recent SMG4 controversy.
Oh, okay, right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well,
I
is it
apologize if I sound
SMG4 or is it
slow.
more Glitch Productions?
It is
I guess
Glitch Productions.
Yeah, it's Glitch Productions. Their most famous property
They're
just happens to
like
be
the
SMG4.
corporate side. They're the
We'll
corporate
get
side of
to
SMG4.
that. We'll get to that, Ellie.
Yeah. Anyways, let's just get to the content.
Yeah. So things started off as they tend to do in the beginning with this.
All right.
Someone named Lottie Bourne, I want to say. Lottie Bourne
I think that's right.
put out this tweet.
All right. Who wants to read this?
Ellie, since you're an actual girl, read it.
There you go.
Right now?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Yes, now, one else.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, it's in the Discord stream.
Okay. Thrilled to share that I am the new VA for Tori. Thanks to for the lovely welcome. Big love to Celeste for
You need
bringing
to get closer to the
me.
mic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hold on. God damn it. Hold on.
Scuff stream, everyone.
Yes.
Very scuff stream. I guess
Extremely
I'll
scuffed.
just read it. I'll read it if Ellie.
Just for now, yeah.
Yeah. Thrilled to share them the new VA for Tari. Thanks to the SMG4 community for the lovely warm welcome. Big love to Celeste for being amazing and bringing Tari to life with your fantastic voice. I hope I can emulate your incredible performances and carry on the legacy of Tari. So this is general. On the surface, this sounds fine. An old voice actor departing, a new one coming in,
God
giving.
damn it, I'm having audio problems again. I'm trying to. I had earphones. Hold on, I'm gonna switch to my other phone.
All right.
Take your time.
Yeah, take your time.
I'm just gonna
We'll-
check you out for a sec. Or
right.
she took herself out.
Pineapple. I sent you a file. See if you can view it. You can leave to Delta to read this.
So Celeste, the original voice actor, I cannot see the file, by the way. So
It's in Discord.
I know I can't see it.
Oh, you don't have access. All right, let me change that.
Anyways, Celeste, the original voice actor of Tari, then responds with.
As the OG voice of Tari, I am as surprised as you are. I only discovered I had been replaced today. While I'm sure Lottie Bourne is a lovely person and would never begrudge a fellow actor getting work, this whole narrative that I was too busy is not true at all.
Apparently there's ads in the middle of the stream, unless Mad Attack is just screwing with us.
Yeah,
Which, if Mad Attack is the person I think it is,
yeah.
I won't
Already
be
gave you
surprised.
I did enable the ads for the stream, but I can turn them off if need be.
Yeah, turn them off.
Okay, here, I'll do that. I'll
not
go
like
in.
it
Mad
actually-
Attack. I don't know if you know this, but this isn't a Dark Side Phil stream. Contributions are not mandatory.
But yeah, if you get ads, use ad block. That's all my suggestions. Anyways,
There you go,
Ellie's back, so
monetization. Now it is off. And now it's off. All right. You shouldn't be, you guys should not be getting ads in the middle of the stream anymore. Should be good now.
All right.
Cool.
Okay, now I can hear you guys. Oh my god, I am so sorry.
There you go.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so where was I?
Well, we already went past it, Ellie.
Yeah,
so-
we went to the next thing.
Damn it.
It's
Okay,
okay.
And then
Oh,
Anime
yeah.
America, you can read this, Ellie said.
Or
This.
Robin. Her name's Robin. I just found out.
Okay, all right.
But she goes by
My
Anime
God.
America.
Yeah, my Toddy, you didn't deserve this. If we're that replaceable, then consider this as my recognition for SMG2 effective
Resignation, not recognition.
Resignation, blah! For SMG2 effective immediately. SMG4 should be ashamed for letting this heartless and unprofessional
For being this heartless.
For being this heartless and professional. Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Inkdolings cannot English.
It's all right.
No, it's just this phone that I had to switch to is cracked and also is slow as hell.
Man,
So-
Dr. R's right. This is the result of race mixing, everybody.
Racist pineapple, everyone. Oh my god.
Boom, 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 boom.
Okay, moving
Right
on.
to faces.
Moving on.
Alright. Alright, anyways.
Anyway, someone named Java Cake says, and I'll let you read this, Dr. R.
All right, Java Cake. I don't know why you would make a Java Cake. Anyway, I'm sorry to hear that, Celeste. Which unfortunately is a history of not being the best employer, since they've started taking on other projects, other than MetaRunner. Their Glassdoor reviews for employees are not great either.
Yep. Anyways, Delta, I would share the Glassdoor total review, and then we'll get into reading some of these reviews on Glassdoor.
Sounds pretty good. All right, I will go ahead, get that onto the screen. All right, and then I'll share this with you guys as well. I'm working on it.
Go work on it.
I am working on it.
Wormy, 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 wormy.
Enough with the woomy!
Ow.
Anyways,
Also, hi, it's been frickin' forever. I have a lot to tell you.
anyways, as you can see, it is a 1.4 out of 5 stars on Glassdoor.
Wait,
Oof.
1.4?
1.4.
Wow.
Okay, so just
1
one star out of 5, and you can't even give 1.5 stars. That's
No,
They
That's
are
bad.
1.5. I think at 2.
it's less than 1.5. Anyways, let's
It
read
is.
some of the things from the files I sent you, Delta. So now you have to switch back. So go work on it.
I am working on it.
well, you're not working fast enough.
Thank you, Ellie.
Oh my god.
I'm kidding. You're
I'm
actually
working on it.
doing
I'm working on it.
You just
All
do
right.
the
Go
best you
work
can.
on it.
Wait, what do you mean? Don't tell him to work on it and not work on it. That's gonna confuse the boy. Or the squid, octo,
I'm an octopus.
Vimo.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Here we are.
fun culture, unrealistic deadlines. This was from a scroll up. This was from a 3D artist who was employed for more than 3 years.
Oh
Ooh.
wow.
Does it say who they are, or
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
Okay, so it's one of the guys that are remained as anonymous. Okay. Actually, can you
I think-
imagine if it's the moment we make the show, Glitch officially comes out with a statement as to why
Well,
they
someone
did
someone needs to be watching that, and it's not going to be me. So
No.
Yeah.
Just like imagine for a split second.
I don't know
Right.
if it'll be. I don't know if it's going to be because of us, but I
Looking
imagine at some point Glitch Productions will come out with a statement.
of course. Anyways,
Just imagine if they did in the very next day. Anyways, go on.
pros: great culture with great people. Cons: upper management and executives have no clue about scope and management, so deadlines and workloads are near impossibly intense. That's a weird way to word it, but essentially saying that they give their employees unmanageable deadlines.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ.
And Mad Attack with another buck saying Ben's
Another
round,
$2
butter-
actually.
Yeah, $2.
That's $6
Buck,
all
that's a
three.
lot. No, it's they
Because
said
he donated like
$10
$10.
early.
They donated like $10 earlier. So
Then $5. So thank you, honestly.
like, thank you so much. Like we're not gonna be like begging for donations, but we do appreciate every single one that does come in.
Especially
if I-
from Mad Attack.
Oh yeah.
If I could, I would
Contributions,
give
not
my whole bank account to you
contributions.
guys.
The
That's how much I
contributions.
love the show.
These contributions are mandatory.
How
Gotta
do
pay
you
my bills.
contribute?
You let your
Contributions
bill,
real
your net
you.
bill, you know.
All right. Anyways, next review. Here we go. I guess I could read this one.
No, Dr. R, you read this.
Okay. All right.
Pick a funny voice. Though this is from another former employee of almost 3
Oh, it's
years.
from Anon. It's from Anon.
From Anon.
Anon and his minions. No.
Anemone.
Anyhow, okay. Let me get to the reading. Thank you. Pros. Foot in the door company. Use this place as a stepping stone into your career. Cons. Overworked, underpaid, and underappreciated. No. Overworked, underpaid, expected OT with no additional remuneration. Zero talent retention. Little to no bonuses or raises. Salary increases less than inflation rate, and CEO expects you to be grateful. Never show
CEO
really.
Let me cut it off. CEO is Kevin, the creator of
Yeah.
SMG4, by the way.
Wait,
Well,
he
no,
is
Luke.
gonna be grateful?
So
Oh yeah,
Luke is the creator of SMG4. Kevin is the CEO of Glitch Productions.
aren't they like brothers or something?
They are
They
brothers.
They are, in fact, indeed
but
related
they
by
have two
blood.
separate jobs.
Oh, there you go.
Kevin is
And
co-founder.
I know
but
that they're
he
related
created
because they did a
SMG4.
channel called Hobo Bros, which they've sadly abandoned since.
Yes, they have, and it's sad, but
Oh well.
it
It
is what
was
it is.
basically their brotherly funny moments. Like,
Hmm.
it was, I think, back when Kevin was actually liked, but now.
Not so much.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's continue that.
Let's continue. Never show release exceeds expectations tenfold, and staff are rewarded with a pizza party that barely feeds half the team. Aggressive micromanagement from CEO. Scope of show / tech involved do not match the deadlines given. Animators beware, as they will get the blunt end of the stick every single time. By the way, this is Rogue Internet Man. No, it's you only wish it was pineapple. Anyway, expect to
It'd be
complete.
great to talk to
roles
Rogue
well-
again, honestly.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Expect to
wait,
complete
hold on.
roles well outside the duties outlined in your contract, and don't expect additional remuneration. Do I need to speak like Tim Curry to get you to be quiet?
You just
Ellie.
became Tim Curry.
So
I'm
basically,
going to the only place that is not corrupted by capitalism.
Spice.
Wait.
but yeah, so basically from this first half, it's saying that employees would be made to do stuff that they wasn't in their contract and would be forced to work overtime with no compensation.
Yeah.
And,
Anyways,
and
Ellie.
animators were getting the
Man.
short end of the stick.
Yeah, we'll
So-
get to that.
Like, oh my god! Like, I only skimmed over the details, but I did not think it was this bad for the
No,
animators specifically.
Mhm.
Anyways, some staff quite literally are, and then next it continues.
Oh god.
It goes from some staff, I think.
Exactly.
Yeah. Were we on? Yeah. I see where we are. Okay.
There you go.
Some staff quite literally are delegated entire roles upon the resignation of other staff members. And, of course, their efforts are not recognized in any way. I've seen bright-eyed 3D artists enter and leave dead-eyed. That's supposed to be none, by the way. None of this is an exaggeration. Skill acquisition preys on vulnerable, straight-out-of-the-studies artists who have no choice but to grind their way into the industry. This is not a disgruntled employee, rather someone who has moved on and found out what the true meaning of fair work practices is. You've been warned.
Wait, you said that. So basically, it's a sponge, right?
In a sense,
Like,
they
They take in the happiness and then
They
drain
just
out
wring
all
it
the
out.
fun and energy.
Yep.
Oh
They just
my
bring it all out of you until
god!
you got nothing left and you leave making a 1,000-yard stare.
Yep.
Oh my
It's the
god!
same
It's worse
stare,
than I
so-
thought.
Ellie, I don't know if you're here for these streams, but if you want to know what they look like when they leave, picture Delta anytime me and Tusk mention the grape on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
That's the stare.
I don't get the reference either, Ellie. Don't worry.
Okay. Well,
Well, that's
Oh,
because
no,
she's
no,
mixed with an
I get it.
octoling and an
No,
intoling.
I get it now. I get it now. I've actually been been trying to watch all this show. It's just it
okay.
took me
Then
a
I-
moment. to get what you
In
meant.
other words, I'm the only one who's left out of this joke.
Well, there you go.
It's a grape.
Oh,
It's a
get
grape,
cultured, you
pineapple. It's a grape.
It's a grape on the ground.
There's a grape on the ground. Tusk,
don't
if you walk
get
in,
it.
you know who we're talking about.
All right.
Anyway,
Anyways.
enough with the grapes and on to this.
I'm
Review fair trading practices and industry standard remuneration. Google skill retention. Have your social posts reflect the reality of the studio, or don't post anything at all. If you want to thank your employees, don't do it via social posts. Show thanks through your actions. Get a new CEO, someone with a heart. If you if you make promises, make sure you keep them.
Don't make a girl a
Oh.
promise if you know you can't keep it.
Yeah,
Thanks, Bob.
pineapple.
What did I do?
What?
You did everything. You know what you did.
Tell
I
'em.
honestly couldn't tell you. I don't know what she's referring to.
To tell him,
Fine.
Ellie. Got him.
No.
Roasted.
Do I have to tell him?
No, I'm just joking.
Yeah, no,
Anyways,
we're just
next.
joshing.
Okay, good, because I was about to say, I don't wanna.
All right. Anyways.
Anyways, this was the initial statement in face of specifically Celeste. This doesn't mention any 3D artists, but
All right. Who's gonna?
you read this, Delta, since you haven't read it a bit.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. Hey, my name is Jasmine, and I'm the voice director for Glitch and SMG4. I wanted to talk directly to the SMG4 community about something you may have seen on Twitter recently and clear up any concern or confusion. If you hadn't seen it, the voice actor for Tari was recently replaced with a new actress, but with the real sticking point being that Celeste hadn't been told and is understandably upset. To make everything clear, this one was entirely on me and I apologize with an S to everybody. As a voice director, the VA's well-being is under me, and the very simple answer about it is that I forgot to notify her. That's entirely it. With no excuses or reasoning behind it. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
She simply forgot? How the ever-living fuck do you forget to tell someone, oh, hey, by the way, you're fired? You don't fucking forget!
Yeah, that's
No,
kind
you
of like...
don't. That's your job.
Yeah, literally, it's like... Yeah, that's a pretty big thing to just forget.
I've ever heard, okay? I just have to say that right now. Anyways, continue.
No,
I'm sorry.
no,
That's
before
the
we
dumbest
continue.
shit I've ever heard.
Anyways,
That
go
is
ahead,
dumb.
Pineapple.
Two things. One, yeah, no, she shouldn't have forgot, considering that's part of her job to notify someone, especially someone who's voicing one of the main characters,
Yeah.
that they're fired.
It's... yeah. And yeah, my voice just sort of morphed into Joe Swanson, if that's what
Hey,
you're asking.
Peter,
Hey,
can you
Peter.
read this article
Anyways.
for me?
Also, anyways, Mad Attack, I have no idea what you're talking about. I did not steal your Nissan R34, but thank you for the $2. Again.
Clearly, Pineapple has a car of culture.
Clearly.
Hack, hack.
Anyways, that's entirely it, with no excuses or reasoning behind it. I've reached out to her as well as our other VAs to apologize for this terrible mistake, but yeah, it's entirely on me for not doing something I was supposed to do. And I fully accept if anyone is angry or upset at me, as it is well deserved.
Well, this isn't something about community outrage. This has nothing to do with community outrage. This is something this is something upper management, like the boss, reprimands you for.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing that you'd get fired for.
Well, let me explain something. You, my good friend, what was her name?
I don't know, Muppet. Jasmine right there.
You, Jasmine, my good sir/friend/ whatever gender you are, should
Probably
be
a woman.
fired on the fucking spot for
Probably.
something stupid like that.
I agree.
Me too.
Like I said,
I'm sorry.
this is how
I'm
you
sorry.
get sued. This is
Yeah.
how you get your
I'm sorry.
company sued.
Yeah,
exactly.
correct.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna go on a tangent here, but how the fuck do you forget to fire someone? Literally, just because, oh wait, you were busy with the dog. Oh no, wait, my child was pregnant. Oh no, wait, I just had a fucking aneurysm.
It's very simple. It's just like, oh hey, we found another
Dude,
voice
It
actress.
literally takes 3 to 2 words. Hey, you're fired. You are fired. Like,
Or at the very least, like an
fuck?
explanation.
You usually have to be given an
you gotta
explanation.
also explain why they're fired. Don't just say, hey, you're fired, and just la-di-da-di-da-di-da-di-da. Just fucking tell them.
Jeez.
Like, oh
Ellie
my
is very passionate about
Ellie's very yeah. You did tell me about this earlier, but I didn't know it was to this extent.
Ellie.
Damn right I am. I'm sorry. It's just.
that statement irritates me so much.
Yeah, no.
I understand though. This is
This is the
horrible
kind of
management.
thing that you sue over.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is though.
I'm
Anyways,
It's the kind
surprised
of thing
nobody's
that-
taken legal action yet. And if they do actually take legal action,
they
then
probably will.
we're gonna be laughing tonight.
They probably
Anyways,
will. Anyways, let's go.
I mean, whenever, not
Well,
tonight.
I mean, we're gonna be laughing at it.
Yeah.
Well, Glitch may not be laughing at it so much, but I mean, still.
All right, anyways.
Yeah.
Why the replacement happened, I feel, is not something to disclose outside of me and Celeste personally and without her permission. Right now, all I can say at this point is sorry to anyone upset by what's happened, or if it feels like someone at SMG4 betrayed your trust as a community. Because I did. It is not to the standard we uphold here in this studio, and as the voice director, even as a voice actress myself, I failed to uphold it. I gave Jasmine a very masculine voice.
She's a voice actor also. She's a disgrace.
No. This is the kind of thing that would get you fired because not giving notice of termination, at least in most places, is something that can get you sued. So
yeah, I mean, there you go.
It is.
Not her personally, but the company.
Yeah, the company rather.
Anyways, Mad Attack, once again, are you sure you can keep giving money?
Yeah.
I would check your bank account and please don't run out of money. Please don't run out.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's much appreciated, but like I said,
I think that might have been my fault for increasing the fire.
No, it's fine.
It's okay.
Like,
Before we
I'm sorry,
begin,
but just...
Like, oh, sorry. I was going to say, before we begin again, I must take care of two things. One, Plush Master, you want to hear wise words? You can't. It's an ancient Chinese secret. And two, I just saw somebody right in the chat, meaning I have to say this right here, right now. Cat salad?
Aw, snap. Neko's in the chat.
Cat
cat
salad?
Cat salad. It's what Dr. R and Tusk call Neko.
And a lot of other people call Neko, so
they call her cat salad.
Oh, okay. I was confused for a moment. I was like, what's a cat salad?
anyways, here's just some rumor mill stuff.
Me doing that slam broke my bass string.
Oh. Omega Rip.
Anyways, let's start from JT Master Jedi. Referring to Jasmine, she also treated some VAs terribly. She's not fit to be a proper voice director. And then, Ellie, you can read this, if you can see.
Hold on. What exactly am I reading?
This
The
right here.
potion Among Us.
I was literally drinking water because, oh my god, I raged so hard I needed to drink water.
Anyways, Among Us
Right
2004.
here.
Oh, okay.
Why don't you back it up as a source? Wait, that's a good argument, Senator. Why don't you back it up with a source?
My
SRS.
source is I made it the fuck up.
Except that's not what this person said. They respond with, I've been personally told this by one of them personally. I'm personal friend. Fuck, I said personal one too many times. I'm personal friends with a few voice actors that I've known before they ever worked for SMG4 / Glitch. Met one of them at a voice acting workshop class I took years ago.
All right.
So this person, with no proof, mind you, is alleging Jasmine is incompetent and bad at her job.
My source is I made
We're
it the
not
fuck
saying
up,
that.
but
This person is saying this.
But then again, like, yeah, they're saying this. But then again, considering recent events, they might not be wrong.
Yeah. Who knows though?
Who knows?
And
Anyways,
yeah, all of those claims from the animators and the before, like, what website were they on? It was on Glassdoor, right?
Glassdoor, which is what
Glassdoor, yeah.
Yeah.
Did we tell them that it was a credible source yet, or?
Well, yeah, Glassdoor's it's still people just saying stuff, but it's people leaving reviews of their job. It's not like social media.
Yeah, so it's more reliable than just random social media posts.
Okay, so it's better than Twitter.
Oh yeah,
Got it.
much better.
Anyways, and here's someone's testimonial that Anime America published.
All right.
Oh yeah, anonymity.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
Quit speaking Nekonese, damn it.
I'm sorry, I was trying to say anonymous, but he kept saying anonymity.
Anonymous.
Anonymous.
You know what I meant.
Scar, read this.
Dr. R, yeah. There you go.
Sorry, I was handling base technical difficulties. Anyway,
You're
I
fine.
used to be an animator at Glitch Productions for over 3 years since Meta Runner. You know what? I have a better voice for this. It was an absolute roller coaster of a ride, but I never really did love the artists, but I really did love the artists that I worked with. Hell, they were some of the best people I even knew. In terms of my personal experience at Glitch, it was never so much pressure that we were overworking to get episodes done in time. I worked weekends with my fellow artists without further compensation. During COVID lockdown, all infrastructures with WFH were not optimized, but our deadlines were barely adjusted to compensate. On some of the sick days,
WFH is work from home, by the way.
yeah, on some of the sick days off, Kevin will contact me to come in the next day. So there was an urgent matter that needs to be done. I've often witnessed some of my fellow artists work overnight and have breakdowns in the middle of the day due to too much work with no meddling from upper management. We used to bring our issues like these up in hopes of getting them resolved, but there's barely anything ever done. Barely anything ever done to amend these things. And when there were amendments, they would get reverted very quickly in favor of keeping with a very tight deadline set.
Honestly, this sounds like those Japanese companies that overwork their employees.
Yeah, like hold on.
It really does.
People breaking down mentally, like having
Yes.
panic attacks, kind of
Yes,
breakdown.
because they were in the office for like 16 hours a day.
Sounds like game development.
Oh my fucking god, that is horrible.
Sounds like AAA
that
game
is-
development.
That is disgusting. That is
It
so
is.
disgusting.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit. Okay. I can handle for at least being outside 4 hours max, but 16 or at least
16?
24? No. I'm gonna
Ellie,
cause a riot at that point.
It is 16 out. It's from reading between the lines. It sounds like probably wasn't 16. It's from who knows? It could have been 12. It could have been 14. It could have been 16. I don't know.
It could have
But
been.
it was
It was
That's
more than
way too
necessary.
fucking long.
That's
It was people working from the end of their shift into the night and then having to come in the next day.
yeah. So basically,
Basically too fucking long. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They literally have been worked to the bone. That's horrible.
Mad Attack
What
with
the
$2
fuck,
again.
dude?
Call of Duty devs be like, yeah, exactly.
What the actual ever living fuck? Oh my god. Dude, like no. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me explain something. I've worked with a job coach, and believe it or not, when I was getting a job, they were fighting for my rights to make sure I got reasonable hours.
Well, that's because
no.
you were going through someone for employment. These were people just fresh out of college for this shit, getting their first job. Maybe being fans of it, maybe not being fans, starry-eyed, and then put into this essentially the sweatshop.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, you had
this is-
assistants, which is good. It's good to have assistants when looking for a job.
Well, yeah, like obviously, but the fact that these people probably didn't have assistants, just like, oh my god,
Mhm.
This is
Like-
why labor unions exist.
Yeah.
like holy fucking shit.
Honestly, I'm no commie, but these people should unionize.
They do need to unionize, really.
They do. They need to unionize and sue the ever living fuck out of Glitch, because oh my fucking god, this is
I mean,
horrible.
They would have to
Yeah,
have
it
the
is
money
hard.
to do so.
Well, I mean, who?
we could probably
They
take it to the Australian Labor Authority. If it's anything like Canada's, it's pretty strong in favor of workers. But
I mean, there you go. There you go.
Actually, I'd be surprised if everyone started union laboring up and literally they all started, like, considering how strong it's going on Twitter right now, it wouldn't
It's a
surprise me.
possibility.
it is a possibility, but I haven't seen anyone calling for it. But that
Yeah.
is so. There's our unique take. The people like the animators at Glitch Productions should unionize.
Yeah.
And sue.
Well, well, more so take it up with the labor board. Anyways, let's continue this shit.
Yeah, let's continue.
what I
I think you were on Meta Runner, I believe, Dr. R.
Yes.
Yeah, he was on Meta.
Sorry. Metarunner seasons 2 and 3 were my big breaks in the industry, and I poured all of my passion to those shows. When CEO saw more numbers with the MD and DC going forward, the spark was lost.
Murder Drones and Digital Circus.
Oh, yeah. The spark was lost. As more and more work were piled up and barely any extra resources to cover. They also don't nurture hard work and going above and beyond when you're an artist at Glitch. Instead, that becomes your new quota, and you're expected to keep pumping out more work than you're supposed to be doing forward. Or you're supposed to be going forward. Sorry, not doing forward. This also affects your whole department, which causes so much unnecessary stress and reduction in quality just to keep up with that new quota. Sorry, I can't be Mr. Creepypasta, but I can try to be.
Oh, there you go.
I believe there's one more from this person.
Or is that who you were trying to reference? Sorry, yeah. I don't know why I said impersonating. It just
maybe after the events of today, but either way, yeah, because this shit's horrific.
It is, though. It really is.
Oh my, holy shit! I didn't think this situation could make me any more angrier, but here we fucking are, and this makes me want to punch something again. I'm gonna punch my pillow. I'll be right back.
Anyways,
okay, I'm back.
In the meantime, Dr. R can read this.
Oh. Sorry, I was trying to get this bass nut out of my bass.
Oh, yeah,
anyway,
there you go.
I was in so much distress just thinking about work. I started seeing a therapist.
Wait, hold on. It was so bad they had to see a therapist?
Yeah.
We'll talk about that more when we're done with this, but yeah. Anyways, continue,
Holy
Dr. R.
Continue. Just no, please continue.
Can I bring myself to the office and settled to work from home because I hit a mental break and could barely get myself out of bed. The day that I left, I expected to come to my office and to say my farewells and do an exit interview. But those weren't even organized. No farewell, no exit interview, or I could voice my concerns. Huh. Sound familiar? There were also occasions where artists would ask for more compensation due to them accepting and doing more roles in the company. They were denied. And when they left, they would advertise for 1 to 3 more employees just to cover and each one getting paid just below, equally, or more than the previous employee. In worst cases, that responsibility was just given to someone else, and they would get no extra remuneration to cover the extra tasks.
So basically, sorry to cut in. Basically, someone, if they couldn't get jobs, if they couldn't get people to fill the job in short enough order, they would just dump it on someone else with no extra pay.
Sheesh.
Yep.
Oh my! Can I?
Even burger joints are better about that.
Yeah, they are.
Hold on.
Ellie is upset about this, as she should be, because this is unethical business practices.
Mm-hmm.
Someone make that Nezuko gif, like, you know, the one where Nezuko's in the box and she's filming?
I have no idea.
That's me right now.
Okay.
It's an anime thing. It's an anime thing.
Anyways, Dr. R's gone, so I'll finish this. Overall, what made Glitch Productions pleasant was the culture that the artists cultivated with one another. Yeah, we all got through and spent so much time together, we bonded as one. Upper management needs a check, and their unrealistic deadlines for high quality content needs to change. Fuck, I have the hiccups. If they want to retain more, if they want more talent retention. These are the reasons why most of their artists have left and will keep on leaving if they don't get better.
Well, there you go. I mean, that's wild. Just we're talking like Halo 2 development levels of like overworking here.
For what? Animated series that don't look that good. I'm just gonna say it. They look tacky.
The only one that looks kind of good is like Digital Circus, but that's because it's extremely stylized.
Well, actually, I think it's being run by Gooseworks, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah, but it's being.
I mean, but the thing
animated
is,
by
here's the
Glitch.
thing: is Gooseworks even aware of this? That's the main thing. Because didn't they come on with Saber Spark and
They did, yeah, I remember.
they did with Sir Palo and all that stuff. So they're all gonna have to eventually speak out about this because I know they're part of the indie development team. But the thing is, I don't think even they would stand for this. Not Sir Palo, not Busy Pop, not whoever runs Lackadaisy. I forgot what the name was.
Yeah.
Who runs Lackadaisy?
Well, Vivzy Pop already is like going through some controversy of her own when it comes to like the people that work for her, but that's a different story.
Yeah. Anyways,
I wasn't even aware of that.
As Morg pointed out, Glitch has become the very thing they promised not to be, a corporate overworking hellhole.
Now you've become the very thing you've swore to destroy.
Can I scream? Can I scream?
Into a pillow.
Your request is denied. Anyways, next. Here's another person's statement, and I'll let you read it, Delta.
All right.
Fucking hell! Ugh.
Like what others have said, I think Glitch is split between higher management and the passionate artists who make everything happen. Also, like others have said, the company itself is doing good things for the Australian indie animation industry. The shows push the boundaries in more than one way, but what is not good is that it completely rides off the backs of those same passionate artists. During the earlier projects, we would all band together, brainstorm ideas, and inspire each other to the point where we wanted to work overtime without pay, so we can make this show the absolute best that it can be. Unfortunately, this notion of unpaid overtime very quickly became an expectation, and there was no more inspiration or passion, just a perpetual crunch time. With every new project, the ambition increased, the new tech involved increased, the episodic runtime increased, the animation shot difficulty increased, the post-production increased, the overall scope just kept increasing, but the only thing that didn't was the production timeline. The deadlines were impossible to hit without unpaid overtime. I've personally seen employees work till 4, 6, and 8 a.m. the next day to make sure episodes come out on time. I've even seen someone get to work at 8 a.m. and still be at work at their desk the next day when I arrived, having not gotten home the night before. There was little to no resistance by upper management. In fact, by not discouraging the practice, they ended up fostering it. Working overtime even became a bragging point in some of the weekly meetings. Paraphrasing here, but the CEO, Kevin, would exclaim, "Employee X is a madman and stayed till 7 a.m. to hit their deadlines. That is true dedication."
And wouldn't get compensated for it.
No, of course not.
Yeah, like keep in mind, stayed up overnight, didn't get an ounce of wink of sleep, and yet we're there the next day, and yet here he is. Hey, great job doing all this stuff. And by the way, your reward is nothing.
Exactly.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Good day, sir.
Anyways.
But in all seriousness, like, that is so fucking...
It is as bad as those Japanese companies that overwork their employees.
And it's as bad as AAA game development.
At least Nintendo's more...
Well, we don't know that.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
I don't even know if that's a strong argument anymore.
We don't know what the work culture of Nintendo's like, so we can't really comment.
We'll have to see. No, not dedication, but fear of retribution. Fear of letting down teammates. Fear of being fired. because the scope was insane to begin with, but we have no other choice. We were brand new to the industry. We needed this. This is our foot in the door. But in reality, it's Kevin shooting us in the foot and telling us to piggyback him across broken glass barefoot whilst he whispers in our ears, potential with censored, I guess, industry.
I think it's potential with benefits.
No, it's not sense. It's potential with it's potential. I don't know. It's something that had to be blanked because of an NDA.
All right.
So
potential with blank.
Because the person who worked for this also worked for Glitch Productions, so there's some stuff she can't disclose either. So.
All right. Potential with blank. Industry-leading animation studio. Unreal Engine animation pioneers. This is before he would break out the whip, too. I hope that's figurative. I hope that's not a literal whip.
It's almost certainly figurative. It is almost certainly.
It's not a real whip.
Because it would be shut down.
Yeah, it would immediately be shut down if there was an actual whip.
Because that is assault.
Yes, assault and battery.
I wouldn't. Oh, I'm not. I'd like to use a whip right now, and guess who it's gonna be on? Hint, hint.
That's assault and battery.
Yes, that is a
Well,
crime.
I wasn't actually gonna whip him. I was gonna just maybe.
We get it. We all
That's
hate
assault.
him.
Anyways. If you look at who is currently employed at the studio, I believe there are only 1 or 2 original artists from when the company was first operating. 0 talent retention. Everyone else has left. Not because they wanted to, but because they could no longer face coming into work knowing that the day would be what the day would bring. Knowing that it's always crunch time, knowing that this is it. It is my true belief that at the core of this bubbly, diverse, wacky, and record-breaking studio filled with wonderful artists is a rotten CEO, Kevin, who eats up and spits out without mercy. The souls of artists all to watch this YouTube analytical graphs surpass any previous expectations. All I can say is that I sincerely hope that this is the wake-up call that the CEO, Kevin, needs to warm his cold heart and to revitalize the decaying studio that is Glitch Productions. You've talked about the downfall of RT in countless meetings, and yet you sit on your broken throne, ignorantly blissful of the downfall of GP. If you want to lead the industry, then do so.
What is RT, by the way?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I think it's Retro Studios. I don't know.
Nah, Retro Studios is
That's an American subsidy of Nintendo.
Yeah.
It's probably referring to another indie animation studio.
Yeah, probably.
All right, I'm back.
All right, hello.
Oh hey.
Prove
Doc.
to-
You just missed.
We're almost.
You just
we're
missed
almost
me
done.
raging for the 1 millionth time in a row.
Yeah, we're almost done with this too. Anyways, prove to all of us how wrong we are. Glitch can afford to add an extra 6 months onto productions times, and employees can afford to go home on time. Focus on your team in front of you. Foster a healthy workplace, and maybe, just maybe, people will band together again for those same inspirational, passion-driven brainstorms we once used to have.
So you missed something, but they pretty much confirmed that they had their employees sitting at their desk for 24 hours.
Holy, that's like Halo 2 levels of fucked up.
Specifically 23, saying someone got here at 8 and stayed until the following 7 a.m. Like, yeah, that is fucked up.
Mm-hmm. Seriously.
Can we start an angry mob now?
No.
Can
No.
we please?
Especially because we're not Australian. The best thing you can do is just boycott anything made by Glitch Productions.
Yeah.
Oh, I did. I'm selling all my merchandise that I ever bought off of them. One of them was even from a friend, and I didn't even buy. I'm not even joking about that.
All right.
So, I'm sorry.
You don't have to hate what they've made, but just don't support them going forward. That is how you stand with these people, and that's how they win.
Mhm.
No, here's the thing. According to what I have been told recently, all the merch that you supposedly buy, it doesn't go to the artists,
Doesn't go to the animators. Doesn't go to the voice actors. It doesn't go to anybody.
Yeah, it does go into them in so much it
No, 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 no,
increases
no, no.
No,
It
Ellie,
only goes to the CEO.
listen to me. It goes to them in as much as their paychecks. They don't, unless they've negotiated some specific royalty deals. That's just how it is all the time. It just gets thrown onto the lump sum of cash that is used to pay out people.
Well, that's not what everyone else is saying. From what I've been told, everyone's been saying that it all just goes to the CEO.
Well, yeah, no, it goes.
You gotta remember, they're working overtime without compensation.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
That's
saying
messed up.
I'm not saying it is messed up. I'm just saying it's not unexpected for merch sales not to go directly into the pockets of the people making it beyond just their paycheck. That's to be expected. The 24-hour work times is fucked up.
Yeah, that's like really messed up. Anyways,
I'll read this. Here's another person saying, "Hello, everyone. In the light of the current situation, I wanted to share my experiences with Glitch Productions. I am an ex-employee that moved on due to mental health and mental and physical stresses from working there. I am now working for a proper animation company." That's a dig. that is a proper dig right there.
Wow, an asshole. Not really.
No,
it's based.
Cathartic.
It's
It
based.
is cathartic after
that's
hearing
nice.
all of this. It is nice. Anyways, and my new position for the highlights the issues Glitch Productions has internally. I think the first person summed this up well on what happened. All of this was provided by Anime America, by the way. She's the one who everyone went to, and she's publishing.
Robin.
Yeah.
Robin.
Anyways, hey Cynthia. The first person summed this up well on what's happening on the production floor, but what I wanted to emphasize is that aspiring young artists But what I wanted to emphasize to aspiring young artists is the false narrative of being animation industry's pioneer as pushed by Glitch Productions' upper management team. And then here's some tweets. Read this in a wacky voice, Delta.
All right. Groups of cool people banding together to make cool stuff. And we're doing it again! We have another really talented indie creator we're making a show with, and we want to find more. We want Glitch to be a huge pillar of support for the indie animation community. That is our mission. There's been a lot of discussion lately about the animation industry going up in flames with the bigger studios. It's so upsetting to see how animation is being treated. This art form takes so much time, love, and genuine care, and deserves to be treated with so much more respect.
Says the guy. Hold on. Says the fucking guy who treats their employees like shit, doesn't give them any pay, lets them stay nights on end without any fucking sleep,
And any extra pay.
Yep.
Yeah, and almost zero to no pay at all. Just for simply
No pay for the
breathing.
extra time. No pay for the extra time. Only the pay for the allotted time.
Yep. Like I said, this
You are
is something.
such a fucking hypocrite that it makes me want to laugh. But I can't laugh. Because I'm angry.
But yeah, no, this is something people should definitely bring to the. If all of this is true, which considering a lot of people are saying this, and I don't think, and considering Robin, Anime America, has contact with these people, and Robin worked for Glitch Productions, unless she is trying to catch a defamation suit of colossal proportions, then there's no reason for these to be false.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, okay, if she was going out of her way to faking them, actually, I think we're about to get on that part where people say she's just doing it for quote-unquote clout chasing or whatever.
No, I didn't include that because it's just a bunch of kids saying, "Oh, it's just lies."
Oh.
It's not useful to include that kind of stuff.
Yeah, really, it's just like whatever.
I
It's
remember
just
sending
a
you
bunch of
that
kids.
earlier, and I was just like, are we going to include that bit, or...
Anyways, next.
Next.
All right.
Glitch Production consistently tries to
Differentiate.
Yeah, that looks like a fucking F for some reason. Differentiate themselves from their peers through positive sounding messages But what aspiring artists must understand that this is all PR talk and not necessarily an accurate reflection of reality within the company. Much of the art form this company has produced has been built from countless overtime. Oh yeah, fuck. The T's look like gels for whatever reason. Overtime and crunch from the passionate staff members. There's nothing wrong with enjoying the shows Glitch Productions have made. What we need to understand is to detach world the fantastical and fun world the studio produces from the real harsh working culture within. The reviews on Glassdoor are consistent with my own personal experiences and are credible. If you are if you're an aspiring young artist hoping to work in Glitch Productions, I urge you to take the allegations and reviews seriously. You have a bright future in the animation industry, but the companies you work for can either crush or nurture your talent.
And Glitch Productions is not the ones that can nurture that, I'm afraid.
Evidently so, yeah.
So yeah, take your passionate business elsewhere. You'll be doing yourself a huge favor in that regard.
You know what's funny?
What?
Kevin always rubbed me the wrong way whenever
yeah?
he appeared in videos.
I didn't see him much.
Okay, can I be honest about something?
Yeah, go ahead.
I think when Kevin started, noticing how much SMG Luke's channel began to take off, a lot of people have been theorizing that he's been mooching off of him. I'm starting to think those theories might be accurate.
Well, he's the guy with business sense, evidently. I mean, there's a reason why he's the chief.
He's the CEO.
He's the chief technical officer, and not some creative or anything. And well, Luke's just the chief creative officer. I believe that's correct.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to share a personal dream of mine, but I don't know if now's the right time.
A dream doesn't matter. Well, do you mean like a literal dream, or?
No, I mean like what I wanted to do before all of this.
We'll get to that in the end.
Yeah, at the end we can get to that.
Okay, because I didn't know if I was ever gonna share that thing.
Yeah, and the super heavy weapons guy, yeah, I was like he always, like I said, I could tell that he was in it for the money from the beginning. From everything he said, it's like this guy seems like he's in it to make a quick buck.
He probably was.
He's basically Mr. Krabs, but the very horrible Mr. Krabs everyone doesn't like.
The one
Krabs.
past season 3. Yeah.
Anyways,
next one, yeah.
Here's another one.
Who wants to read this one?
I'll read it.
All right.
Well, go read it.
Go for it.
Yeah, the new studio is a million times better, friendlier, and more chill.
Referring to a different animation studio compared to Glitch Productions.
Yeah. We all were saying all along that this was going to happen to Glitch eventually. They just needed to make one wrong step too far, and this could be that situation. So I'm about to send through a couple things I typed out. I don't have a Twitter presence, but if you want to share them and say it's from an employee you know and add credibility to them, then by all means, go ahead. Firstly, when referring to Glitch, we need to separate the content/team from management. Glitch, as an entity and the team on the ground working on the shows, are doing fantastic things and should be celebrated. It's
It's only once.
It's only once management is brought into the picture, and then things turn sour. Back in the days, the idea of making awesome content and being a beacon for indie animation were shared across the entire community. But as more projects began to pile up at the same time and the company grew, this notion began to slip into the background in favor of gathering individuals with clout and upping subscriber numbers. This referring to internal management and
I'll take over for you. This referring to internal management, of course, specifically the CEO. The showrunners are amazing, creative, and compassionate people who just want to tell amazing stories, including Luke. And I would gladly work with each of them again without the conditions Glitch creates. I'd also like to clarify that the reviews on Glassdoor are indeed credible. They have been posted by former employees as a way of voicing their concerns, myself included. So this person is saying that they were one of the people who posted the Glassdoor reviews that got it to 1.4 stars.
Uh-huh. All right.
The grievances in the reviews reflect the notion that management is the issue and not with the company, not the company itself. From my own experiences, the people actually working on the shows were the reason I worked there for the time. Fuck, I closed it. For the time that I did, I generally had passion for the content until I was slowly burnt up and withered away due to extreme working conditions. In regards to the situation with voice actors, while I cannot say for sure, having been part of the company for a fair chunk of time, I estimate the excuse given was par for the course with the internals of Glitch, a reactive one to try and de-escalate the situation, but it's not the full truth.
Could someone explain that in layman's terms? Because that just makes my brain hurt.
It's saying from this person's experience, the only reason why they responded at all was because of the backlash, and otherwise, and it's not even the full truth of the matter.
Yeah. If they hadn't gotten any backlash at all, they probably wouldn't have said anything.
Nope.
And that's what makes this situation even more disgusting, in my opinion.
And here's another person giving their 2 cents. Dr. R.
Oh, yes. Sorry. Where are we again?
We're at I'm also an animator.
I'm also an animator, and had worked at Glitch for a little over 2 years. At the time, I was so excited to start my journey in the creative industry. Then the inevitable cracks revealed itself over time. The morale in the production team crumbled as we got pushed to our limits. Deadlines were incredibly unrealistic and unreasonable. With the amazing effort and contributions from everyone, there was barely any compensation to match it. If anything, we were rewarded with more work.
Oh, hold on. So it's like, hey, congratulations for finishing that thing. Here's your reward. Now go finish this.
You finished this before the deadline. Good job. Now go work on this other thing that we otherwise wouldn't have started yet.
Hey, amazing. Good job filling out all that paperwork. Thunk. Here's more paperwork.
Disgruntled employee.
Oh. Anyways,
continue.
What others have said.
Continue.
What others have said about Kevin is true. He'll take advantage of new artists and burn them out within months. There's absolutely no regard of cultivating a healthy work culture / environment for the team. I saw firsthand the manipulation, mistreatment, and gaslighting tactics he used against the production team. It was incredibly appalling. Dude, that's just awful.
Mm-hmm.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Just, completely wrings the artists of their passion.
Like a fucking sponge. Oh my fucking god. Okay, I'm probably gonna get canceled for this, but never in my life have I wanted to...
Don't say something YouTube unfriendly.
Yeah, don't say something YouTube
unfriendly.
unfriendly.
I ever wanted to squeeze something so hard that it pops.
Okay,
there, I said it.
That would be fine to do.
How's that?
There you go.
I want to go huggy wuggy on his butt.
Jeez.
And if you know what huggy wuggy does, then
I don't, because I don't care about children's horror.
Hey, anyways.
Her. What are you talking about?
Anyways, let's continue.
Let's continue.
Okay. And to give you an idea of his level of micromanagement, Kevin will often text employees in late evenings, well past work hours, and expect immediate responses. With the exhaustion and stress, many of us have raised concerns to upper management, but nothing was ever done. Despite this, I always will be grateful for the experience of working with such incredibly talented and passionate people in the production team. Even in those stressful and exhausting periods, we still have a lot of fun and built a strong bond as a crew. If I ever get a chance to work with them again in the future, I'd take it in a heartbeat.
Well...
So, there has been one consistent through line so far through this.
Yeah.
It's all Kevin's fault. Kevin saw these passionate people who loved doing what they were doing, who would voluntarily work overtime with no pay, just to flesh out an idea. He would then make that mandatory, not formally in any way, because then he would have to pay them. But wink, wink, nudge, nudge. They're doing such a great job doing this. Like, these people who work unreasonable hours are doing such a great job. You should be doing that. Get the hint?
Basically, being an
Saying
asshole.
you have to do what they do or you're fired.
Yeah, but in a like a really subtle way, just to try and motivate them to do it, but like with no
I don't
actual
think
extra
anything
pay.
about that thing was subtle at all. Let's be real here. I don't see anything subtle about this.
No, it's people reflecting on it now and are calling it for what it is. But I'm sure while it was going on, they were just saying he was being more underhanded and in threatening. Like, hey, if they called him, I didn't threaten you. I was just saying these people are going to go far here, and you're not.
Basically, that's what they're insinuating, essentially. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is just a really scummy thing to do as a business manager.
It is.
It is. Everything about this.
He's the CEO of the company.
Yeah.
I don't see anything.
I wonder what the ownership structure of it is.
Oh man.
Oh, God.
I don't even know.
I don't even want to imagine.
I mean, it's
what
all
it is.
publicly traded, so there's no board to oust them. The only question is if he went 50-50 on Luke, then Luke can't do shit about it.
No, like, here's the thing. Is Luke even aware of all of this happening at the moment? And
He
if
might
so,
be.
I've heard he's not.
Or is he not really?
He's probably
Yeah.
aware. He was probably aware to an extent what was going on. Like, of the people saying things they didn't do.
Hold on. If he's not aware, then he should say. Then surely by now he's got to be aware of something. People
Well,
have
yeah.
been blasting him on Twitter, on his Instagram, on literally. I've checked all of his social medias. They are blasting him with the news.
I mean,
Well,
he's
yeah, no,
certainly
people
aware of it
will
now.
be aware now. But the problem is, if he went 50-50 with Kevin, he can't do shit about it. Legally speaking, that is.
Yeah, which is super unfortunate.
If they decide to go 50.01 and 49, then he would potentially be able to do something about it. But
Actually, you want
since
to
it's
know what I
50-50.
think over the animation should do?
the only reason why I would assume is because nothing has been done is because it's 50-50.
Actually,
Maybe.
you want to know what they should have done? You want to know what they should do?
What?
Go on strike.
That's what they're
Go on.
doing.
Well, no,
Right.
this isn't really. This isn't. They like I already said, they should unionize and strike.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need to go on strike.
The people giving testimonies are people who've quit, who have
Okay, there
walked
you go.
out for one reason. We haven't really gotten. We haven't gotten any testimony from someone who currently works there, but honestly, they should unionize.
I
strike.
agree. They should unionize. Anyways, I think we already got done with this screenshot, so we move on to the next one.
We did.
Okay, all right.
And eventually, Celeste finally gave a response. Ellie.
Ellie, yeah, there you go.
All right. Hi, all. Thank you all for your patience and support. I have been waiting to post anything to give time to Glitch, hopefully to give me a proper answer or at least make a statement. But so many days have gone by, and I felt like I should share my side of the story, as you all deserve some sort of response.
Anyways, this is a word salad, so I'm not going to expect the response is a word salad, so I'm not going to expect you to read it, Ellie. Delta, Auger's voice.
All right, here we go. Let's do this. Hi, everyone. First of all, I want to thank the fans for their endless support. I'm not active on social media, but I do see you and appreciate the love you have for Tari. She is special to us for so many reasons. For so many young people, and particularly for neurodiverse fans, Tari has been someone to look up to, as they often see themselves in her. She is shy, awkward, sweet, kind, and has a gentleness and a bravery we all aim for. I know how important she is, not just to the Metarunner fans, but to the SMG4 community. This is why I was thrilled to be put back into the role of Tari last year for her introduction as a fully voiced character on SMG4. Thrilled that, once again, I would be able to bring her to the screen and find a new life for her as a voiced SMG4 character, rather than just her voice pack. Thrilled that this meant that I could stay working with the Glitch family that I have loved working with for so many years. Thrilled that in Australia, where there isn't a huge amount of animation, I would still get to play a regular role as a genuine Australian voice, no less. This is difficult to come by in Australia, where the VA market is mostly advertisements. There were lots of positives to this new era of Tari, the least of which was the promise of more work. I was so excited to get to develop SMG4 Tari as a fully voiced character, to evolve her sound in her SMG4 3-episode and movie arc. Luke and Jasmine told me that Tari would not be going back to voice pack and she would be voiced from now on. So I was incredibly excited to be voicing her lines again, and I have been waiting for her next episode. The news that I had been abruptly removed from this role with no contact from the team has been absolutely devastating. I learned from my equally surprised fellow VAs once the video was released that Tari had a new voice. I reached out directly to Luke and Kevin that morning. I received a message from Luke at the end of the day saying thanks for everything and sorry we didn't tell you, which as you can imagine was incredibly distressing, after pouring my heart into Tari for 6 years.
Wait, hold on.
Pause.
So even Luke?
Well, Luke is a executive at the company. He can't say much because no doubt he's aware that anything he says could get the company sued.
Yeah.
Anything he missays could get the company sued more than it already could be for this.
Oh yeah. If he went
So
into...
of course, from everyone's descriptions, it seems like Luke is a nice enough guy. The fact that it wasn't Kevin who responded is more telling than anything.
Yeah.
God.
The fact that Luke was the one. Luke, of course, has to keep his mouth shut for legal reasons because he's an executive.
Mm-hmm. One wrong word and they're on their way to Court City.
Yeah, one wrong word and it can be interpreted in a way in favor for her. Like, I'm not saying Luke is only cares about money or all of that, but I don't think he wants to see his company he built from the ground up sued as well. So, sued. It would be caught into litigation like this, which would be costly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Anyways, the reason I received in this too short a message was because the SMG4 pipeline was becoming more sporadic and they needed lines with shorter notice. Very confusing, considering I have never missed a deadline and have never been unable to get the work completed. I asked the brothers to explain more, as I am actually incredibly available, even for same-day records. Even more so now that my twins have started school. I asked why no one had spoken to me or asked about my availability, why no one had given me a chance to discuss their concerns, or even tried to offer an explanation months ago. They chose not to reply to any of these questions. I've been waiting for days for them to reply to me. My messages still remain on unread.
Like I said, it's because saying anything to the matter could result in a lawsuit.
Pretty much. Mm-hmm. It's unfortunate, but it's true.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That being said, my speculation is she was being paid a lot of money for it. Probably salaried.
Yeah.
If I were to guess. And they wanted to pay someone less to do her job.
That seems like it.
That's still a scummy thing to do, isn't it?
It is a scummy thing.
It's a very scummy thing to do.
But that's just my speculation.
Yeah, it's the speculation as to why they did it. And the reason is very scummy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, I messaged with Jasmine, who at least replied to me. I was told, yes, I'd been replaced. I asked why, and why no one thought to tell me. She said she had not been involved in the recast, as she does not work on SMG4 things, just on Glitch. The following day, once I wrote my reply on Twitter that I had learned of being replaced at the same time as the public, Jasmine messaged me to say that it was entirely her fault, and I was not told, and she was nothing but apologetic. It does beg the question how one can be both unsure about the recast and also completely at fault at the same time.
Simple. They They were using Jasmine as a fall.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, like I said, it's upper management delegating it to the responsibility to lower management. So, even though it seems like it was in Jasmine's department.
She told me she was in charge of the voice actors and somehow forgot to contact me about being replaced. When I asked questions about why I had been replaced in the first place, she said it was because she had told Luke that she didn't think I wasn't as available as they would like me to be. I asked when it was that I had not been available, but could not be provided with specifics, more a vague memory of it. I have gone back through messages with Jasmine to find these unavailable times, but the only times I could not do a record was when my whole family were in quarantine. I have never missed a deadline. Whether I have been provided a window for recording, I have given my availability, and there has never been an issue with this.
I said, I think it's upper management for forcing trying to force the responsibility down on middle management here.
I think so too. Like they wanted to find someone to they wanted to find somebody cheaper, and they wanted to like throw that responsibility onto middle management.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit, like, you don't understand.
Because it would only make sense that if it wasn't, like, in this response, it makes sense that Jasmine, if she's not working in the SMG4 department of things, that she wouldn't know because that's not her responsibility. But then for her to prostrate herself in front of the crowd seems like it's supposed to absolve upper management of responsibility.
No,
I feel like
that's not gonna fucking fix anything.
It won't.
No, but it takes the liability off of Kevin and puts it on middle management.
Like I said, a scummy move.
It's none of this is good, Ellie. This is speculation. I'm just speculating about corporate affairs.
Yeah, and a lot of times corporate affairs are extremely shady and very scummy.
I hate corporate businesses.
They should. You definitely should. Anyways, when I have been sick, I've made sure to record the moment I was well enough, knowing the tight turnaround in the indie world. I am unsure what the answer to this question of so-called unavailability is. I asked if this was the only reason I was replaced. Jasmine has told me this is why. She has put forward a statement to fans in the SMG4 Discord and said it was up to me if I wished to reveal why. This makes it sound as though I have done something wrong, which when I checked again with Jasmine, I was assured that I have not, just that she believes I wasn't as available.
Are you fucking kidding me? So, okay, she literally was dedicated to your role. I'd actually like to point this out. In Robin's video of, Tari supposedly, of Celeste supposedly telling why she, was supposedly not quote-unquote available, or before she made this statement, she was voicing Tari, all the screams, all the stuff, all her voice lines, like all of the stuff on Metaroner, while pregnant. Literally. She was pregnant while doing all this. And then, she was pouring her blood, her sweat, her tears into this. All of a sudden, gone. And the reason? Oh, I thought you just weren't available anymore. So, yeah, what the actual ever-living fuck?
Yeah, at least speak with them first about it.
This was, like I said, what makes me think this was a fully corporate decision is because she seems to have a personal relationship with Kevin and Luke.
It seems like it.
Like, she's able to just text them. So it seems like she at least had a personal relationship with them. So it begs the question. It makes me think that this was all about money rather than friendship. Rather than friendship, rather than a genuine issue of her being employed.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. It was like they wanted more money by paying somebody less.
What the actual fuck, man?
I know, right? Seriously.
Oh my.
Yeah, I'm pissed too. Anyways, this is the next page. As you know, waiting patiently for months to hear about Tari's next episodes led to me finding out, along with the fans, that I had been replaced. Rather than contact me or discuss my availability in the months prior, I was cut out in perhaps the most underhanded and insulting way. I don't understand. Yeah, seriously, absolutely.
Little
That's
insulting.
an understatement.
Oh my god! Poor girl! Oh my god, Celeste! My girl! My poor, precious girl! You did not deserve any of this. You are
she didn't.
precious.
She did
No,
not. She didn't deserve any of this.
This breaks my heart just looking at this.
Anyways, I
Anyways,
don't
continue.
understand how we got to this position, and I am heartbroken that this is where we are, as I expected better from the hopeful young brothers I met all those years ago. In the humble beginnings pre-Glitch, I remember we all felt we were working together towards creating something incredibly special and unique in the Australian animation industry. I will continue to wait for Luke and Kevin to actually speak to me, as I feel this is at the very least something I deserve after so many years. The reality is, in the world of animation, characters get recast. This has happened to others and will happen again. If I had been let go in a decent and respectful way, then I would have accepted it. As special as she is to me, I don't own Tari, nor am I contracted to voice Tari until the end of time. But I think that the 6 years I spent giving her a voice in both Metarunner and as a fully voiced character in SMG4 does entitle me to some professional courtesy.
Even if it wasn't,
Damn
wasn't-
right it does.
you're entitled to professional courtesy, even if you get fired on the first day.
Yeah, like, exactly.
like, who
Transparency.
Actually, didn't any of the other animators / voice actors even stated and they were not given professional courtesy?
No, there wasn't really much uproar among voice actors. It was mainly animators, but yes, they were saying they were just treated unprofessionally as well. So,
Oh my fucking god!
There are so many ways that this situation could have been handled, and this was probably the worst way. To my
Damn right it was.
Oh yeah, definitely. To my former VA colleagues who may be worried for their positions after this incident, I am saddened that you are now made to feel at all expendable. This industry is hard enough without that feeling. The idea that one day the voice you give to these characters may no longer be your own, and someday you might find yourself listening to an impression of the affectations? Is that the word? Affectations.
affections.
Affectations. I don't know. Pitch
I don't
and
know.
phrasing that you developed is unfortunately a very real possibility. Hopefully they'll tell you in a better way than they told me. Please note that I know this has absolutely nothing to do with Lottie personally, and I have no ill feelings towards her at all, rather the direction she was giving upon taking over the role. During my time...
At least he's cool with her. That's
Yeah,
good.
I mean, yeah, it's not the actress's fault. Neither are their fault. It's the directors and the CEO's fault.
Yeah, it's the higher ups.
Yeah, exactly. During my time with Glitch, I have met many people who give their voices not just for income, but because they love the work and care about what they do. We love this creative industry. We want to support up-and-comers. We want to support grassroots. We want to be pioneers in the way things should be done, and want to create things that are new and groundbreaking. I know that's a huge part of why I love this job so much. As a production house that a long time ago aimed to be the forefront of indie animation, who aims to represent the opposite of questionable corporate behavior, I do hope that at the very least Glitch have considered their actions, and in the future hopefully do better at providing employees with both human and professional courtesies. This includes everyone from their actors, animators, and assistants. There has been some commentary from fans that assumed that I stepped away from voicing Tari because I am a mother and because I have a family. I would like to refute this now, and use whatever status I have left to prevent this backward and destructive thinking any further. Thoughts that not too long ago discriminated against women and kept them from succeeding in the workplace. I encourage all of you who have children, or plan to keep making art. Your kids are not a reason for you to stop, but a reason to embrace it even more. Being a parent that has the potential to make you a more rounded artist by giving you a richness of experience to draw from, and another reason to help make the world a more creative place to be in. For all the years I have loved Tari, for the incredible actors I have made friends with along the way, and for the incredible community of fans Metarunner and SMG4 have, I will be forever grateful. I am unsure where this goes from here, and I feel so very sorry for Lottie to have been thrown into this situation in a time where she should be celebrating a success. It has been an incredibly sad and messy end to my journey as Tari. While I had hoped there would be a
That's an
way for me
understatement.
to...
That's an understatement.
Oh,
Saying
definitely.
it's easy.
While I had hoped there would be a way for me to return to the role, if only I had been able to speak to the team properly, it seems that this will be the extent of their response and explanation. I will continue to wait for some sort of proper contact from Luke and Kevin, but now so many days later, I don't believe I will receive any closure. I do wish the best for my VA colleagues who are still with the company, for they are some of the most professional and honorable actors I've met. And I do hope one day Glitch will formally acknowledge what has happened here. Don't worry, guys, I will be fine. Celeste.
Well, that was something.
Oh yeah, that was quite something.
I'm crying now. Oh my god, I'm literally crying. What the fuck? She didn't deserve any of that.
No, she didn't.
No, she didn't. At the very least, at the very least, if they were going to like let her go, they should have been transparent with her about it. They should have been like,
Yeah.
"All right, we've got someone else replacing you."
I did not mean to get this emotional. Like, oh my fucking god! I didn't think that I could get any more upset, but I went from literal anger to literal sadness in like an instant. Like,
Don't worry, she's gonna be fine. It's
Yeah.
just
She'll be fine.
incredibly. It's not even just scummy corporate behavior. It's incredibly unprofessional.
It's
what they
super
did.
unprofessional. It's like
here's the thing.
You
She
got-
may be fine, but I'm not. I don't feel fine. Not after seeing how can you say that you're fine when you're not the only one who's suffering. Other people are suffering.
Well, like I said, those other people. Hopefully, what these other people take from this is that they need to stand up for themselves
yeah, I think so. hmm
and organize a labor union.
They should unionize, exactly. It's like that whole Channel Awesome controversy years back when, like, literally someone was just let go because, like, they were just kind of busy for a moment or something. They were just completely let go for no reason.
Except she didn't even seem to be busy. Like, they just let her go.
Yeah.
Which makes me think the only reason why she was over money, that they were paying her a lot more than they thought they should be. And because of that, they replaced her with someone who worked for less.
Yeah, it's
That's
so...
the only explanation I could think of.
Yeah, holy... Yeah,
Especially when they had this personal... when Kevin and Luke had this personal relationship with her. Like,
Sheesh, that is just...
I'm so sorry.
This is the level of like corporate bullshit that can only be matched by like Activision. The only reason Activision is worse is because they actively sexually harass their employees.
And then Bobby Kotick tried to say it never happened and covered it up for years.
Of course, because like they have to. I mean, otherwise they'd get sued to hell and back.
Can I
Yes, you would.
something? So I know I promised we'd save this at the end, but I think now would be a good time
it's
to
practically the end of it.
We're at the end anyways.
And Cynthia, like I said, the best thing you can do, you don't have to cut contact with anyone you happen to know within Glitch Productions. As she said, all the people who work there, except the executives, are great people. As many other people say, a lot of the executives there aren't even bad people. It just seems to be Kevin.
Yeah, it's just Kevin.
It's not just Kevin you need to worry about. Okay, so you remember those other episodes ago where you guys were talking about Meta Excalibur?
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
There's actually something I'd like to add about
Oh,
that. Okay, so back when Glitch was just starting out, I think this was like, I don't know if this was before Dusty died or after Dusty died. I don't know, but I had literal dreams of wanting to work at Glitch Productions, at least from home, because I couldn't.
Because you can't commute. You can't commute to Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like, I mean, I would have been fine with Twitter or reacting in Discord, and I would have been fine with that. And I wanted to write scripts for SMG4. I wanted to write down episodes. I wanted to make my own show on there.
You wanted to contribute to Glitch Productions because it was
Yes.
your dream. It was essentially your dream job.
Yes, I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone had the same aim, was the same way at some point in time, but
About some things that we later learned were crappy. Yes, of course.
Oh yeah.
well, okay, like originally, I wanted to include my character at least in the SMG4 show, where supposedly she could be a mentor to Meggy.
Probably wouldn't have
Which is
happened.
basically
Probably
supp-
wouldn't have happened, but
it
I
was
mean, it's
basically gonna be
the
like,
thought that counts.
I mean, if she was basically going to be like, Meggy's friendly rival, but who actually genuinely cares about her. She was going to be like a unique character, but that
It's
immediately got shut down because I eventually found out that James, or Many Excalibur,
yeah.
had blacklisted me from the company.
Yeah.
No rhyme
well,
or reason at all. And I didn't even get a chance to submit my application. This was when they were like saying, "Hey, we need people. Hey, we like they were opening applications and all that." And I even submitted my application.
I wonder
And
why.
it never
I
went
wonder.
through.
Yeah,
It
it's good.
literally
It's because he
never
made the
went
video.
through.
That's why he was one of the ones who
Yeah.
made the video.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of
and
course.
the thing was, I was devastated when I found out about that. And I think it was I don't know who it was who told me. I think it was Zengo who actually told me, now
About
that
the
I think
video?
about it. No, Zengo was the one who told me that I was blacklisted from the job. And
Honestly, though, that's
If it
Zango.
was Zango, if it's from Zango though, he's probably just talking out of his ass.
Yeah, he probably
Correct.
made
Oh,
here's
you
the
just make
solely-
sure you don't even try.
here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Granted.
He actually had proof and showed me about that. Like, he showed me actual Discord DMs. I
Well,
can't
yeah.
find them now, but I know. I think he was also saying it in VC as well. That he told me I was blacklisted, and I was emotionally devastated and heartbroken because, like, all of my ideas, all of my emotion, all of my contribution just gone. An opportunity that I probably will now never get, and
Well,
all
And now
because of
probably
my
an opportunity that
blacklisting.
you. And now, to be honest, judging by the scummy actions of the CEO, probably an opportunity you don't want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
here's the thing. Now that I'm just finding out about this, it kind of makes me glad that I didn't get the job, but that makes me sad because people. Okay, listen. Sometimes you want the things you want, and you don't want the things that you want. But I would not wish for any of this on my worst enemies. I know that's probably a bit of an
Oh
understatement.
yeah, no one should have to go through such level of corporate bullshit as this.
Yeah, like,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Like, I've been working with a job coach. I was grateful to get a job, and I've actually been working for nearly about a good few months now, and I'm grateful for the opportunity that I have. I know I may not have this job forever because I want to move on to bigger, better things, but right now I'm doing it because I need the money for at least a few things to get sorted out, just until I can find a much more suitable job that makes me happy. Right now, I'm actually learning how to do Blender. I'm learning how to do SFM. I haven't gotten very far, but I'm actually taking the time to learn because, I want to
Yeah.
expand my talents.
Hmm.
I have been asking for help around. I haven't gotten any official response, but I'll still keep trying. But the
Oh yeah,
thing is,
Zango belongs at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah,
but here's the
I
thing,
agree.
Here's the thing. What makes this very sad for me is the fact that Celeste had poured all this time, all of this energy, all of her love into Tori, and then all of a sudden, just replaced out of the blue. No rhyme, no reason, nada. And,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Likely for a money motivated reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't even tell her why. They just didn't even say goodbye. Or they didn't even say, hey, people, before we start this episode, we just want to let you know that the official voice of Tari may be a little different. Like, they didn't even say nada. They were just like, all right, let's just post everything. Like, everything's fine. Like, everything is not fine.
It's like, here's the thing. Like, VAs getting replaced, that's a common thing that happens, but usually it comes with a bunch of transparency. Usually they're told, hey, so we found somebody else, you know, we're like, yeah.
Usually they're
Hey,
told that.
we're failing to meet we're failing to be profitable. And we can't afford to keep you on staff.
Yeah.
Hey,
we're not meeting deadlines, or like,
hey, you're not meeting deadlines,
or things aren't up to expectation, or all that sort of stuff. They're at least given some notice as to like why they're being replaced. This is just straight up like they just did it and they didn't tell her at all. That's the really scummy part.
He wasn't given any notice at all.
That's the real scummy part.
He even did all this while she was fucking pregnant.
Yep, and like I said, they all seem to be friends in real life, but corporate greed overruled that evidently here.
Seems like it, which is really, really unfortunate. Like even Nintendo, as much crap as I give their corporate side, at least they were like super transparent about it with Charles Martinet, and he seems to be going out on good terms, and also he's still with the company technically.
Oh yeah, because Nintendo doesn't want to cop a lawsuit from the voice of Mario.
Yeah, I mean, they're smart. They're professional.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna sue you.
So like, I know that's probably not a good comparison, but say Charles Martinet was in Tari's Celeste's shoes for a minute. I'm pretty sure if he was in that situation, he would have sued effective immediately.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, he would have.
Yeah,
he would have won.
As somebody who has met Charles, he would have sued, and yes, he probably would have won.
Like I said, and by all means, Celeste should sue.
Yeah, she should. She should definitely get a good lawyer.
Evidently, the only reason why she hasn't is because she has a personal relationship with Kevin and Luke.
Probably.
It doesn't matter at this point.
No, it doesn't.
It really
but
doesn't
that's
at this point.
Probably
like
the only reason why she.
Yeah.
Back.
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
I mean, like,
not
since corporate greed was enough to like get in the way of a personal relationship, that shouldn't matter anymore. That she should get a good lawyer and sue them.
Just like.
Well, of course, that depends on her contract and all of that, but
yeah.
If she actually sees this,
I don't think.
Which is almost certainly not going to happen.
No. Imagine if she did for a minute. Then holy shit. Like, this is what I'm hoping for. If at least Glitch Productions actually gets the chance to say something, I hope they do it right. Because
they won't.
They're gonna mess it up.
It's gonna be the most corporate PR bullshit out there.
They're gonna fucking pull the Blizzard thing. They're gonna be like, "We're sorry you feel that way," like that type of shit.
Oh my fucking god!
They're gonna do that.
No doubt at all.
I am so sorry.
Which is why their employees should unionize.
Mm-hmm.
I really did not mean to get this emotional on your show. Just holy fuck.
I mean, it's understandable considering like just the circumstances here, the audacity of the people.
Voice acting is my passion. I still want to do voice acting, but to see this happen to someone I look up to is devastating on my part, because I actually love Tari with all my heart, and just. I haven't had the chance to watch all the new SMG4s lately, but after seeing all this, I'm like, oh my god.
The best thing to do is to boycott SMG4, boycott any of Glitch Productions' productions.
Yeah, and just never work for them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
actually,
and at least until they change their ways.
Yeah, at least until they change their ways. Hopefully they do, but I mean, I don't know.
That actually reminds me, Pineapple. Are we ever still going to talk about the?
Not tonight, because Dr. R took too long to get things sorted.
Pineapple, I've already fixed the thing. If you can see the video,
I'm sure I can, but it's I had a whole other shit planned. So.
Oh, all
right. Okay.
I didn't.
Okay, so not tonight. Then.
Not tonight.
Yeah, not tonight. Probably in the future.
No, that's fine.
Because some stuff is happening in relation to Ellie, so there's.
Yeah.
I think
mean,
just
I'm sure it's probably just a one and done situation. Just holy fuck, I'm happy that I finally got to explain my true passionate feelings about all this. It's just, oh my fucking god, this was a roller coaster.
Oh yeah, no, it's awful what happened. And it's
Oh,
awful
yeah.
how Glitch Productions seemingly treats their staff.
Yeah. Anyways, to lighten the mood, let's look at some 4chan green texts.
And
Yay. Wait, can we do it with an AI voice? Like, or
We don't
like,
have time. We don't have
damn
time.
it. Actually, no, wait. Can we do the one where we look at the Wario one? That one's my favorite.
I don't have
Mario
that.
back air is bad.
You know.
I'm sure.
I know
Okay.
what you're
Alright.
talking about, but it's not in the collection I prepared, so no.
Or was. Not
Alright.
anymore.
Alright.
Anyways, let's get right into it.
Dr. R, you go.
Okay. Let me clear my glass. Okay, here we go.
Gentlemen, doesn't care for his employees. OSHA is like a list of rules to... Oh, I can't even see that.
Here, I'll zoom
Can you
in.
zoom in a bit more?
Yeah.
OSHA is like a list of rules to break in order to cut costs.
Referring to
Just a
Mr.
few of the shit me and the other employees had to go through. Sprayed workers and contestants? Yes.
Yeah.
Sprayed workers and contestants
Challenges.
with paint
Oh, contestants.
for his circle challenges. Went to Antarctica without proper training because, quote, it gonna be epic, lol. Made shit explode unsafely for no reason when he told him multiple times it was a bad idea because, quote, it's gonna be epic, lol. Got multiple people injured when it could have been easily avoided because, quote, we ain't got time, man. Almost got a guy killed from flying debris because they didn't think that a tank shell could possibly ricochet unpredictably. Has an army of yes men following him everywhere and hopes to get a glimpse of his wallet. Generates video ideas with ChatGPT. His crew of goons are either megalomaniacs, egotistical assholes, or racist cunts that could pour piss out of a boot. Got an army of bots climbing, oh my god, Mr. Beast, we love you, to counter all criticism. Just mention Mr. Beast online and they'll come after you. Managers are friends of his, so the incompetent stacks up. Smelly all of the time. How the hell is he the #1 YouTuber in the world? Jimmy, I know you'll read this. Take a fucking shower, you smelly cunt.
Anyways, Matt Attack with $5 more says, last one. By the way, Ellie remembers who I am if you're wondering. Bye. And
I actually don't. I don't know who Matt Attack is. I'm sorry.
What the fuck? What is Matt Attack? I don't know who you're talking about.
I don't know either.
but yeah, thanks for all the money, mate.
Thank you so much.
You're
Really,
gonna-
like kudos. Thank you.
Yeah, kudos. If you just want to watch and don't want to donate in the future, I encourage that because you don't need to give money to us.
Yeah, really. Like, save your money.
How much money
Save
has
your money.
how much money have they given you?
We'll see at the end of the stream.
I'll look at the end.
By the way, remember that Chugga Conroy thing? I'm sorry I couldn't be on for that one.
That's fine. It's okay.
You're fine, Ellie. I was on it because I've actually met the guy. Albeit it was once, but I've actually met him.
Oh, yeah?
Someone named Skylar on Discord a long time ago. Ring a bell, Ellie?
No idea.
Yeah,
Alright.
Ellie's memory is horrible. We all know this. Anyways.
I can't zoom in. All right, whatever.
Anon, you can't expect women to approach you. You gotta go talk to women. Anon, you can't cold approach. That's creepy. Also, Anon, if you're Chad, women will approach you, lol. Anon, you need to work out and get fit. Height doesn't matter. Anon, you're too fit for your height. Anon, women don't care about your looks. Anon, you need to mew?
What?
Well, Anon,
Oh,
you need to do all you need to do is shower and smell nice. It's so fucking tiresome. No matter what you do, there's always a fucking other issue that no one can have an honest fucking conversation. Fuck. There's always another issue, and nobody can have an honest conversation with you. It's because women aren't a uniform group.
Yeah, there's all different kinds.
So what does
Yeah,
that
there's
make
every-
me?
They all socialize. Differently. Also, hover with the $2.
Yeah, Heather, thanks for the $2. You didn't need to do that.
Yeah, save your money, especially at your age. You need to be saving your money.
Yeah.
So basically, Anon is mad that no woman wants him, and isn't willing to improve himself.
All right, next.
Next one, let's see.
Here's one, Delt, and you can read this one.
I can read this one, alright. They took your removable battery. They took your IR blaster. They took your micro SD slot. I'm especially pissed about that one because I got the Z Flip 5 and it has no micro SD card slot. They took your headphone jack. They took your buttons. They cut a hole in your screen. They added 5 cameras you don't use. What's the next way phone manufacturers are going to make your experience better?
They're gonna cut a hole under the cameras right in the center.
They're
What
gonna
they're
make
do. We don't know. That's
They're
for you to
gonna-
find out.
they're
They're
gonna
gonna
make them
make you-
foldable. Oh wait, that's actually cool.
But we have foldable smartphones. They're just not mass produced and commercially available yet.
Because they're not very good. Like, they get a crease.
Mine's
Yes, they
pretty
do get a
Mine's
crease.
Ew. Oh, you're gonna get the creasing eventually.
Can I do the next
Probably.
one?
Yeah,
Sure. There you go. There you go. Go for it.
Be me. Autistic. Diagnosed at 4. Watch a lot of Family Guy. Always reference it whenever possible. Hear neighbors fighting downstairs in the apartment. Think of Horton hears domestic violence in the next apartment and doesn't call 911. Is there something genuinely wrong with me?
Yes.
Yes, there's something very, very wrong. Very, very, very wrong.
With the elephant, anyways. But it's funny though.
Yeah.
Anyways, next is Dr. R.
There you go.
Make some shitty AI nudes of my niece. Send her them anonymously through burner mail. She files report for sexual harassment. What can they actually get from a deleted Gmail account? They probably won't do shit, but she's under. Oh,
Oh, God.
Oh no. No.
We're doing on.
yeah, that's
Anon,
not right.
Anon, you're going to jail.
Anon,
Anon is going to jail.
Yeah.
AI. Who cares if it was shitty AI? That's
He
still
made nudes
Yeah,
of
that's not
underage
right.
niece.
Ew.
Because he was
That's-
horny in
That's
return.
not okay. That's not okay.
No,
And it was
it's-
also of his niece, so that's even worse.
Anyways, be me, completely heterosexual. Be in the storeroom in the back. My coworker is also back there. He definitely works out. See him reaching up to a tall shelf. I feel nothing because I am straight. Go home and fuck my sister. Get your mind out of the gutter, you fucking degenerates. I told you I'm not gay.
Sweet home Alabama.
He fucked his sister?
Sweet home Alabama.
Anon did.
Anon did.
It's the bait and switch of you expect Anon, despite being straight, to engage in some gay shit, but he doesn't.
Yeah.
He just
Instead,
fucks his sister.
he just goes home and engages in incest.
He engages in Alabama, you know. I play it, but I broke my freaking bass string. Now I gotta put new ones on.
Oof.
Next.
I can play it, but but we don't have time for that. So next.
No time.
All right.
Delta, here's another one for you to read.
Okay, here we go.
You're home alone right now, right?
I am home alone. Delta out of context. Here we go. Okay.
Oh no.
I don't care if I have to vote for Biden. I would let Taylor Swift stomp on my balls with combat boots. I would let Taylor Swift take my cock and hot glue it to a flagpole. I would let Taylor Swift puke in my mouth, then proceed to fuck it with a strap on. What is wrong with you, Anon? I would let Taylor Swift take a stapler and staple my balls to the backseat of her Toyota. Isn't that literally like that? Wasn't that an AVGN bit? That last one there. I would
Balls on the deck.
I would let Taylor Swift circumcise me and then feed me the foreskin. I would let Taylor Swift shove a cactus in my ass and then make me walk on leash through Las Vegas on the 110-degree concrete. I would suck Taylor Swift's dad off just to get a taste of where she came from. I would let Taylor Swift do anything to me. I love her so much. Swifties in a nutshell, ladies and gentlemen.
Unfortunately.
Like,
Anyways,
there probably is some like fucked up Swiftie out there that would say that, but anyways.
Yeah, he's right here.
Unfortunately, there is. I mean,
There it
if
is, right there,
bands can have fans as fucked up as Mark David Chapman, you can definitely have them as fucked up as that.
Okay, anyways.
Well, this would be Ellie, but I don't want.
You don't want Ellie reading this?
Yeah.
Oh no.
You can do this, Pineapple.
I'll do it. I won't like it though.
Yeah,
1
you
a.m.
made me read the last one, so
1 a.m.
payback.
Browsing for porn. No, Ellie, you aren't going to read this.
No.
1 a.m.
No, you don't.
Browsing for porn. Having a hard time finding something good. Been fapping for almost an hour. Find video of 10 out of 10 and goddess giving joy. I don't know. Tells me how to fap. Isn't a whore about it. Slow and sensual. Voice is fucking velvet. Teases me. Doesn't give me permission to come until she says so. Oh god, fuck yes. Worried about the video. Worried that this video will get ruined by her saying something stupid and hoary. Doesn't. She's a fucking goddess. Give me a countdown on when I get to come. Oh god, can't hold it. Please get to 1. Stops at 2 to tease me. Oh god, please let me come. Pulls off mask. It's Bill fucking Murray.
Oh god. Cats and dogs living together. Mass hysteria.
Massive stereos. No one will ever believe you. Now blow your load for me, you fucking piggy. Best orgasm in my
Just
life.
remember, don't cross the street.
Anyways, Mad Attack, thanks again for the $2.
Yeah, thank you
Save
again.
your money, damn it!
And they apparently joined your Discord, Ellie. I don't know.
This is gonna get age restricted, I swear to God.
Considering the times they've said fuck, it's definitely gonna.
Well, the F word probably wouldn't get it age restricted, but the green text
Unless
most
it's in the
certainly will.
First 30 seconds of the video.
First 30 seconds only get it demonetized, not age restricted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I believe I read that wrong then. Never mind.
Yeah. Anyways.
Ellie, you can read this one.
This one you can.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yay! Doll, black, can't swim, steals items, speaks incoherent English, chips out if look at them. Added to the game alongside jungles, melons, vampires, and a hunger meter. What did Mojang mean by this?
Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. I don't know. Do you get this?
I do, unfortunately.
I do as well.
I do
Ellie,
too.
Do you get this?
I don't. What's
yeah,
the
that's,
meaning?
The
that's
joke
not
is
okay.
black people.
That's the joke. It's a racist
That's-
joke.
Why? Why would you say such a thing?
Mojang. I mean,
well,
I mean,
Notch,
it's a Swedish company,
Notch.
so it makes sense.
you know,
But also, it's Notch.
yeah, Notch. That would make sense because of him. But,
No offense, Wilma, if she's watching. I don't think she is, but
Probably so.
she's too busy trying to break up the band, right, Pineapple?
Yes, exactly.
no, no, she's not.
That's
Next.
Anyway,
Ellie, what are you
Anyways,
doing?
Dr. Art, it's time for you to read this.
it's time.
Oh, great. Ogre. It's all ogre now, I guess. Anywho. Be me. Be in 5th grade. Make stupid sexual jokes with classmates. We find mundane sexual shit funny. Watch Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life. Remember the video word for word. Write the lines of the entire video on one piece of paper.
Pass it to another kid. Teacher catches me passing the note. Teacher tells me to give her the note. I get scared. Rip the note. Teacher gets the note pieces. Teacher gives the note to the dean of students. Dean of students tapes the whole thing together and he reads the whole thing. Reads the whole thing. Dean of students is shocked by the note. Gets sent home. Dean of students sends a picture of piece together note to my parents. Parents read it. Parents ask me if I was touched by someone when I was 9. Ew. Gross. Dad asks when has he ever called me I can't say that word.
A friend.
Yes. I could just replace it with copyright because that's what I used to have a button that just went copyright and it would just censor anything. Anyway, show my parents the video. Get expelled from school. Come back to school by the grace of God. Get diagnosed with ADHD. Receive treatment for it. Pass the 5th grade.
Epic.
Also, the stream, I think, is dying.
Ah, great. Well, I mean, at least it was this late into the... At least it was this late into the stream.
At least we got to stream.
Yeah, at least we got the
I
stream
don't know. I
already.
just randomly started doing it.
Yeah.
Oh, Dad.
Oh, all right. At least we know that it wasn't because of anyone. Okay. I think. So, all right. We already did the majority of the stream, so I think we can probably just end it here and be fine.
Yeah.
Wah.
Well,
Yeah.
like I said, the stream's
Heavy.
literally dying, so
The
can't
stream
do
is
much about it.
Yeah, the stream's dying, but at least we already got everything done. So that's fine.
Anyways, I've been Pineapple. This guy's been Delta. This other guy's been Dr. R, and this chick has been Ellie. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.